Hello, friends. I'm Hugh Smiley, and this is our newest little video on the at Hugh Smiley channel. A rather recent new podcast venture, and we will be interviewing very interesting people from a variety of backgrounds on themes relating to transformation and consciousness and personal growth and healing and such themes. And today we have the wonderful Bettina Clark from Germany. And Bettina and myself will be offering a webinar on September 7th on the subject of fearless aging. So I'm so happy to have you here today, Bettina. Welcome.
Nice to be with you again, Hugh.
Yes, always. So this is going to be a very short little podcast. So perhaps just to give listeners and viewers an idea of what this is all about, um, I could ask you perhaps, what was it that led you to devote some time and energy and attention to this particular theme among all the different themes that you are so familiar with and so many core competencies that you have? This theme of aging and especially fearless aging.
Mm. Um, Actually, very often these things come to us when we experience this. So subjects that we focus on or we want to reflect more on when they are right in our lives. And in my case, I can go public. My husband allowed it. My husband has Parkinson, and that for a while already. He is 18 years older than I, and I can see that he is now really struggling with this whole process. So this is because I'm in this being with him, facilitating, observing, and doing the dance with him. I'm experiencing it for, let's say, consciously since 8 years, and I have an elderly mother, 91 years old, and she's also now suddenly uh, very frail, still very conscious and self-conscious, but frail. These are maybe two external factors, but then there is, of course, an internal factor. I'm not that old. In 2 years, I will be 70, but there is a change in my life, and the change came very subtly. I didn't really realize it, that I'm basically asked to let go of lots of expectations more than ever. My way of facilitating is really being present, and it's really about the presencing in life. And I think that aging is about being present to yourself. This is suddenly, these two things came together, and being present to yourself, you realize that there are so many factors that you had before in the external field that are no longer so necessary. It's not necessary to have certain material things that make you a better or a different person or somebody to be more valuable. There are so many other factors, and they have become very loud in my life. And I realized, oh, wow, that must be aging. And now how fearless aging? I think we want to explore that together.
Yes, yes. Me too. I'm 77, a few years on you. And I have definitely, over the last decade, the last 5 years especially, it's in my face. I am aging. There is no denying it. And I realized that this is the time, this is the season of life to let go of those things which are no longer functional or necessary. That includes possessions, the few that I have, bric-a-brac. Also, erroneous ideas, what we might call dysfunctional psychological beliefs, unnecessary suffering, as the Buddha said. If not in this season, the autumn or winter of life, when will we declutter? in a way, we're getting ready for a journey, a big journey. So we want to travel light, perhaps, and only have the essentials. So what you say about, if we haven't learned it already, meditation practice or becoming our true self and authentic presence, applying that to authentic dialogue, perhaps, which is a mutual interest of ours, then when would we do it? This is the time. This is the time. So we're offering.
It is a new muscle for many people because we have been so often focusing on the outside and the external issues.
Yeah.
So if we practice this together, I can imagine this might be an incredible inspiration for people to then go on for themselves and do more about this, and doing it in a lighthearted way, not so. It doesn't need to be so heavy. This can be a subject that can be explored in a very light-footed way. Is that the right word in English?
Absolutely. We can dance through it and improvise like in jazz. And also during a period where there will be increasing loss, losing friends, losing family, losing perhaps mobility. Perhaps we can find sources of nourishment that can help to replenish what is missing so that this period, in spite of its big challenges, can be really fulfilling and nourishing and give us satisfaction.
And that we will do September 11. I wanted to say 11 now. 7.
7, lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7.
So just to give you we're not going to charge for this. We're going to make it free. So it's going to be 3 hours with tiny little breaks, maybe a couple of short breaks. And it's going to be highly experiential. And we're going to introduce some of the themes that we will later in 2025, starting in January, begin perhaps a 6-month training group process. But we will be exploring some of the themes, and we're asking you to join us if you feel drawn, of course. And we will record for our own purposes, just Bettina and myself, because in a way, the way that we're making it free is that we will be also collecting information that will help us to integrate the program that we're creating. So we will thank you in that way. So if you would like to attend, please send an email to my email address, which is hughsmiley@simpatico.ca, and you will find that in the notes below the video.
Wonderful. I'm looking forward to this.
Me too. It's going to be an adventure and hopefully very helpful and full of information and new experience. And hopefully you will gain a little bit of appetite to go further with us. So thanks very much, Bettina. Farewell, y'all. See you soon. Bye. Oh, and if you like this little video, please click on subscribe and like the video because it helps to build the prowess of the channel. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.